I have to admit, I love visiting garden centres. They're home to some of the most inspiring plants, art, water features and garden gadgets. But garden centres are changing a lot, and there's a new generation of centres emerging from Europe and the USA that take the whole experience to a brand new level. Now the good news is we have one of these super centres right here in Australia. And if you're lucky enough to live in Sydney, well then Eden Gardens could be your local garden centre. Now, I'm going to take you for a walk through this incredible centre and show you just how good it is because, well, it's all part of a massive retail revolution that's sweeping the world. And there's centres like these planned for every major capital city in Australia. This super garden centre is the brainchild of Simon and Anna Ainsworth. Simon began his working life as a horticulturalist before being lured into a successful career in the corporate world.
Well, when I was 20, I was putting these ideas together. I really had the concept of putting a garden and a garden centre together. I was working at a garden centre at the time, and I really wanted to improve what was happening. I could see that there are great improvements and provide inspiration rather than just, retail product supply to the industry. Today, I've put this together after all these years and all this development, all those boardrooms you speak about, and it's all together now. There are 7 beds here, and the purpose of the 7 beds was to add a lot of inspiration and a lot of change for people who are thinking about gardening. And what we've provided, of course, is 7 different designs that show people what they can do. And now they're changeable to us. So, at each 6-month period or 12 months, depending on the popularity, we'll change it to what people are thinking about.
This centre delivers all the products and services you'd expect from a very good traditional garden centre. Pots, fertilisers, plant care products and of course a stunning collection of popular feature plants. One of the things I really love about visiting garden centres is finding new and interesting plants. Now this is not so new, it's actually a real old-fashioned garden plant. It's called a tiboshina, and this particular form is youll's, which is a dwarf form, but you can get some quite large plants and they're just smothered in these gorgeous flowers this time of the year. Now it's one of the features you're going to find in good garden centres like Eden when you're visiting now. For me, it's all the extras that'll amaze the visitor. Unique garden gifts, a well-priced range of stylish outdoor furniture, a restaurant and cafe delivering delicious meals, and even an art gallery. Then there's the kids' playground, education centre, and a garden design and landscape centre. Visiting a place like this is a complete retail experience. This is the first of the super garden centres to arrive here in Australia, and believe me, they are fantastic. Now, the good news is there's going to be a lot more of them built because they are an enormous trend internationally, and you'll just love having one nearby.